Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today, guys, is Tuesday. Sorry, it just completely threw me there because the bank holiday yesterday. It is Tuesday. It is another week, but you know we have got one more bank holiday coming up at the end of this May bank holiday. It was lovely, just chilling out with the family. We had a family do as well over at my house for the coronation, little party. So that was good. But yeah, back on it straight away. And I'll give you, well, you can tell by obviously the thumbnail and the description in the channel video. But yeah, I managed to win another project. And that was yesterday at bank holiday, sitting there, just catching up with emails, catching up with companies asking me to do collaboration and sending me tools and sending me bits and pieces. So I go through all that sort of stuff. And whilst I was there, I thought, do you know what? Let's have a quick look on the Copart website. Let's see if there's anything about. And I noticed something yesterday that was going so cheap. I thought, do you know what? I've got to have a go at this. So, and I managed to win it. So I'm going to go and literally, it was yesterday. And where's some of other people, they have to, when they buy from Copart, they have to sort of get the cars from Copart delivered. Well, I don't need to do that. I've got a trailer, so I can literally just go and pick it up literally whenever I want. So I won it yesterday, booked a collection for today, which is Tuesday. I'm going to go and get it right now, this morning, bring it back, show you what we got, and let's have a look at look at the damage and see what we've got to do. So let's get cracking. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, I am back from Copart Sandy. That took a while. It is. I left at 7:30 this morning, and it is now 12 o'clock. So, yeah, half a day is gone. But collected, picked up, and brought back to the workshop the very next day after buying the car. Some people have to wait weeks and weeks and weeks just for the car to be delivered by Copart. So, yeah, it just shows you how quickly you can get it turned around if you jump on it straight away and go and get it yourself. But not everyone's got a trailer like me, so have to rely on other people. Anyway, I'm back. Let's turn around. Let me show you what we've got. The next new little project. It was just a nice little cheap car to buy, really. Another 500 and red. So I've got two red 500s, and obviously we've got that 500 red X to do as well. So we've got three Fiats in red to sort out. But yeah, it's another one, guys, and it just come up really, really good. It didn't go high like sometimes they do, and it was definitely worth grabbing whilst yesterday on a bank holiday Monday sitting there. So what we got? Well, it's a 2014 Fiat 500 Lounge, and you can clearly see where the damage is. It's here. There's a little bit of damage on the rear as well, and the other quarter, but I'll show you that in a second. But this is the main damage, is where it is. This is a category N, non-structural, so I'm assuming there's going to be no sort of damage behind there. I would have hoped so anyway, because obviously, It's a non-structural car, so there should be no structural damage on this car. So both seals are okay, both sides, so that's good. We have got some issues with some steering problems here. You can see the wheel is just like it's at an angle like that way, and it kicked over this way. Whereas the steering wheel is completely straight on the inside there, and these wheels are straight this side. So we've definitely got some suspension damage. We've definitely got some issues with that. So we need to get that resolved as well. Bumper, lights, wing. Don't know about the door at the minute, because I think we definitely need a glass for that door, definitely. But I don't know, is it worth messing around with this with a glass if I could pick up a door for, let's say, 100 quid? Is it really worth it? I don't think it is. If I could get one for 100 quid or less, I'm just going to change the whole door with the glass in it. Job done. It's a lot quicker, a lot easier. Yeah, I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure, because over here we've got some damage, like only like sort of slight touch-up damage, really. I've got to be honest. There's no dents on this door. There's nothing, not particularly wrong with it, but you have to weigh up what's the best way to go down here, you know. So we'll have a look at that. Glass was definitely gone. I can hear it in the door rattling away. So yeah, we've got to do something with it. But the seats are dirty seats. Yeah, especially over there. Look at that, look. Whew. But normal stuff, guys. We're going to do the seats, upholstery, get the seats out, clean it all up. By the time I'm finished, it's going to be an absolute beauty again. So yeah, not sure on the alloy wheels at the minute. Not very happy with the way they're peeling. See it there? And it's a lot of it as well. So rather someone's tried to do it with a can, or it's just... I like the wheels though, like little pepper pots on the alloys. They look good, don't they? So I'm not sure. Like, I'd love to get these wheels done, refurbished. Absolutely love to. But, you know, we've got some damage around the car, so we've got to be careful what we do here. Something's hit this back here as well, so we've got to take this bumper off and check behind no crash bar's been damaged. If it has, we'll have to change that. Change the light, get the bumper resprayed, because it's cracked. Got some stuff down here, peeling going on here. But yeah, let's have a quick look around then. No damage to the seals, both sides I've checked. Again, you know, just look at the wheel. Just obviously this wheel's had a bit more damage to it, because this is where the impact's been, you know, it's had the impact. It might have scraped against a curb or another car or barrier, who knows. But definitely a little bit more damage on this side. So yeah, I've not even opened this bonnet yet. This side's good, absolutely good. And then we come around to here. Now, I already know what's going on here. But let me show you, to see if you can work out for yourselves what has happened. So this is a magnet. Yeah, sticks to the car. As soon as you put it over here, it will not stick. Look, it will not stick. So that suggests to me, and should suggest to you guys, that that's got some filler on this somewhere around here. But I've checked all around this car, HPI checks and all that sort of stuff, and there's no previous damage on this one. But you can see it's not holding here, look. So there's filler here to that point, and that's why we've got some cracks here. So I'm gonna have to deal with that. I can't leave that. No way. But you know, down that side, it looks pretty smart. It looks pretty good. Wheels are the same. Discs and pads look really good. Good tread on all four tyres. So I don't think we've got to change them. Unless this one has got a little bit of a dink out of it. We'll see once we get down to the tear down, basically. So yeah, it has got some battle scars, this car. It has. So I reckon what's happened over here must be that there's been an accident, or there's been a donk, or you know, the previous owner had some sort of collision or accident in it, and has had it repaired and not put it through the system. You know, not gone through insurance, prepared it themselves, or got someone else to repair it. Whatever's happened there has happened. But it just something's something's screaming out to me like that this rear end has had some sort of issues before, because even this boot does not shut properly. This boot does not shut. Well, it locks and locks, yeah? But look at the gap here. The gap there and the gap here. That shouldn't be there. And I can push it closer. Definitely a problem here. I reckon it's had someone's repaired it. Probably, yeah. It looks like they're taking it up here, and that's where the line is. Can you see that? Can you see that that line going across? That's lacquer, and someone sort of tried to blend it in. But even this top part here, that gap, that there is too big. Because I've checked against the other Fiat 500, the red one we've got. So this really needs sorting out. The whole back end. Take the bumper off completely, because that's got to get painted anyway. We've got to get that off. Get into what's going on down that. Get those cracks chiseled out or something, because it's not right. So yeah, you know, I could be opening up a can of worms. I could, I could, but I just can't leave it like it. Even though it probably wasn't. That was probably just a. That I don't think that was involved in the accident. I think the only accident was this side here. Don't know why the window's smashed. Maybe something's hit it, but we've got to check to make sure the door isn't damaged if we're keeping the door, as in dent wise and stuff like that. But let me show you the inside, because this is one of the reasons why I bought this car as well, and that's the mileage. Let me show you. $38,238 miles. So really low mileage car. It don't like it. There's some lights on everywhere, but you know that's all for a reason. Fuel, seat belt, doors open, a handbrake. These are for the daytime running lights, and I think bulbs. So we've got to check that as well. But yeah, like she runs and drives. She, you know what I mean? I just drove it in here, so that's a good thing. So let's have a look. 38,000, guys. 38,000 is nothing, but again, there's no books for this car. There's no sorry, let me get you out. There's no books, there's no service history, nothing. So you know what I'll be doing. That seems really loose. I'm gonna have to go all over this car, because I'm just finding little bits and pieces that I'm not happy with at all. But yeah, definitely not been changed. China belt's definitely not been done. I've just peeled that off. I think so anyway. I think that's original. Oil levels there. I'm getting it everywhere. So yeah, you know, doesn't look like original battery, so that's good. Looks like it's got a pretty hardcore battery on this. I think this is stop start as well, so this is why this is a pretty heavy duty one. It looks okay. I've got to be honest. Even behind here, got his head. Once you get the headlight out. Doesn't look like this is bent at all. Might have just tucked under a little bit. Washer bottle's gone, so we have to change the washer bottle. But yeah, slam panel looks alright. But we really don't know until we get stuck in there and find out what is going on behind the bumper and the wing. But it's just going to be, a nice little car for someone. And these are going for like stupid money at the minute as well. Not that I sell them for stupid money, because I don't. I just reasonably put them at a price, and they do not hang around. And that's the reason, because I'm just fair. I'm just fair, honest, and what else can you ask for, really? And obviously you can see me doing all the repairs on the videos, and the new owners, they absolutely love it. And the first thing they say, more or less, with these Fiat 500s and Fiestas and all that sort of small cars, and the age, when was the timing belt and water pump done? Like, I think I've had it probably twice where people don't ask, and I have to tell them, well, I've done the timing belt, I've done the water pump, you can see it on the videos on the channel. But every other time, they ask. So that's why I like doing it as well, because I don't know. Even though it's got low mileage, I don't know the history of the car. I've got no service history, nothing. I can't check this because I think that's a car dealer, not a main dealer. I think. I'll check. But yeah, it's normal stuff, guys. You know I'm going to do it. I can't let it go without doing it, I've got to be honest. And it's relatively quite quick and cheap for me to do it. I've got the tools here, I've got the equipment, I've done so many, they're quick. And I'm getting obviously quicker at it as well. I have noticed as well, in here, there's just a lot of rubbish. Got a parcel shelf, so that's good. Oops. Yeah, there's a lot of rubbish in here, but I have noticed we have got a locking wheel nut key, so that is good. Good. I bet it's the same one as one I've got. I had to buy the other day. Can you imagine it? Sorry guys, I had to cut off there because someone come to the door, wanted to talk. So yeah. What was we saying? Yeah, so there's a load of rubbish in here and stuff. I've got the locking wheel nut key, got some tools, got the spare wheel. Yeah. Yeah, just rubbish. So yeah, this is the one. So we have got some, it has got some battle scars, this car. It really has. But I'm just going to get into it, and crack on and get it done. And once I'm finished, like I said, it's going to be a lovely little car for someone. It's just a shame I've got no books. I've checked underneath the seat before anyone says, check underneath the seats for the cover. I've checked. There's nothing in there. I normally get someone saying that if I don't say it. There's just rubbish. No books. Yeah, nothing. So absolute filthy, these seats. They just don't stay clean, do they, these seats? And the other ones we do as well. They just don't stay clean. I've even checked underneath here, look. Nothing. I'd love to have a book up there, but there ain't. So yeah, never mind. But yeah, that's why I'm doing the full service, the timing belt, the water pump. Just freshen it up, make it nice and decent for the next owner. But yeah, so this is the category N. So it's a case of changing the wing, changing the bumper, or getting it resprayed. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. There's no actual brakes in the bumper, it's just paint that's come off. So might be able to rub it down and reuse that, not sure. Definitely can't use that light, and I don't think we're going to use that light either, because it's got like a little piece in the middle of it, so it looks like the other side's been smashed, which I think it has. So we need a couple of lights. Got to sort this bloody. Let me just turn this off. Even though it's not loud, it's like ticking over quite nicely, isn't it? Got to sort this back quarter out. So yeah, You see the crack right there? A crack in there, and a crack there. So obviously the filler's cracking, but I'm gonna probably open a can of worms, I know it's definitely been something's happening because it got overspray on the actual in here. So someone's had a repair done. So yeah, we'll see. This light does not seem like it's fitting right at all. Really strange, this back end, really strange. This one looks a little bit better. So I go over it, but this one, yeah, I could be opening a can of worms here, couldn't I? Oh, God. Anyway, well, I've got to get it done. I'm not going to leave it like it, so I'm not going to sell it like it. It's not having it. So we'll be spending a few days on this one. Right, whew. But it just shows you, doesn't it? This is where the damage was. I didn't see none of that in the pictures. None of that rear end I saw in the pictures. So it just shows you, doesn't it? You really need to go and have a look at these cars, because I would have seen that if I wanted to look at the car, and probably wouldn't have bidded as much as I would have. But still some good money and profit in this, guys. Definitely. Always are with these Fiat 500s. As long as you buy them right, especially being a 2014 with 38,000 on the clock. And what I'm going to do to it, it's just definitely got some good value to this car. Probably about 4.5, I would say. Maybe 4,250, something like that. But anyway, yeah, that's the new project. We're going to see this soon. We've got other bits and pieces, other jobs, other vehicles we need to get onto. So we'll do that this week. But yeah, we might see this week, we might not. Don't really know yet. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.